I just realized that my recording was botched because I forgot to switch games. So we're just gonna start here. Not that I don't think anything's gonna happen today. Sundays are usually really quiet, so we're just gonna hang out here. If nothing happens, then we'll just either go find something to do or just hop off for the day. Alright. Nothing is going down. I've been around for like an hour. So we might roam around for a little bit. Just to see if there's anything going down in other places. If not, we might just call it there. We're gonna organize our stuff in the apartment so it's not a pain to look for everything. Hello.
It
How are
has
you?
been very slow.
Yeah, I noticed that. I was hanging out here for like an hour.
No, but not too much happening. I would say most people are in Blackwater.
Yeah, that makes sense. I saw a few people around the city, but none of them came by. Well, one person came by, but they came by when I was grabbing a crate.
Oh, I did see that the other crates had gone.
Yeah, yeah.
Have to go digging for another coin and dice.
Yeah, it's fine. We got plenty of potatoes now, so it'll be a bit before we need to go digging again. Um, yeah, I pulled all the food and stuff to try to sell some, but yeah, it's Sunday. I doubt any kind of sales are gonna happen here in the bar.
And yet, all the jobs I have seen have been big ones. So,
Yeah, we need John for that. We have enough for one more run, and then we have to make some more.
okay.
Yeah. Which, like I said, that's just gonna be in the cornfields because we'll just buy the rest of it. I completely forgot about the posters that I put up at the different notice boards, and they're gone now.
Oh no.
I think I'm just going to leave them alone, honestly. I mean, at this point, a lot of people know that the Pearl is open. There's no need to, put that as an advertisement everywhere. That way, there's no hassle having to go from place to place.
There are less to worry about. Plus, the
Yep.
advertisement in the paper was there for a long while.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to be participating in this, market every 3 weeks, so.
No, and they fight nights, so plenty of advertisement opportunities.
Yeah, exactly. So I think we'll be okay. We don't have to sit there and spend hours working on posters anymore.
Yet.
And we weren't really making sales with the cannabis, so that'll just be here. And if people want to buy the cannabis, they can buy the cannabis. If not, then Sean can smoke it.
The fight nights seem to be a good place for selling these.
Yeah,
A lot of people come and they just want food or drink, and then I let them know, oh, we have this and this and this as well.
yeah. I think events like that is a good place to try to sell these things. Probably won't get regular sales, but keeping up with it, at least having stock for events and stuff would be good.
I did see a very interesting flyer on the Lemoyne speakeasy.
Oh,
It is one that I believe Sunday has put up. It
wait.
is uh, it is signed with an S and a telegram number. And it is advertising looking for people to help with different things in Van Horn.
Is this the old one that's been there?
I have never seen this before.
Is it
It
on
is
the...
possible I have not looked at it before.
I know you've looked at one before and I pointed out that Sunday's group.
Oh, perhaps my memory is failing me.
It's the one that's on the post that's closest to the board.
Perhaps my memory is failing me then.
Yeah, that's been there for a while. But I've not seen anything about Sunday being around anymore. So
This
I
is
see
interesting.
yeah, I see Durant and Oliver, but they have been helping Bundy with security work.
Okay.
So I'm not entirely sure if she's gonna come back. She was supposed to come back this month, but yeah, who knows? I know Daisy was saying that too, but I've not seen Daisy around in a bit either.
Is this the Daisy May?
I think that's her last name. No, that's Maisie Day. Daisy
Oh,
is the one that did all that fighting. The King of the Ring. You liked
Daisy.
her pants.
Yes.
She's
I
part
was
of
getting the two.
she's part of Boss Contra as well, but I've not seen her about much. I used to see her a lot, but yeah. Just see Durant and Oliver now.
What to do then?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. John and I haven't heard anything back from Bully Street, so I don't know if the silence means no, or they're still thinking about it. I don't want to push them, because, I mean, it's in their hands now, so...
Yeah, you let Theo know this, correct?
Yeah, I talked to Theo.
It might just be the holiday that was around.
Yeah, that is also true. We'll see if, they tell us anything more. If not, I guess... I mean, we could still do our thing. We're not going to put a pause on that, but, you know, it'd be nice to have people.
This would be good. I have not seen any, what do you say, prospective people.
Yeah. The only other thing I can think of, I mean, there's Jacko's group, but Jacko has a very, very bad tendency to flirt with anyone that moves, and me included, and John's not exactly happy about that. That
Oh,
and, you know, Jacko's group, yeah, they run moonshine, but they don't do anything else. So, depends on if we just want to stick to just running moonshine and whatever else they run or whatever. But we also have to deal with, you know, their whole uniform thing, and there's a lot of them. I mean, there's a lot of Bully Street too.
and then what about Mr. Limehouse? I know they are not sending any people, but I know EC runs moonshine.
Yeah, they run a lot of things. That is an option, though I'm not entirely sure how. I guess it depends on if we are willing to give up the pearl if need be. If there's no one in Saint Denis to reach out to.
Or I suppose you are looking to do partnership with the Pearl then.
Well, yeah. I mean, it really depends. It depends on where we're at. I mean, the bar has been great and everything. Doing the business aspect of everything is great, but at the same time, I know we're all itching to do other things, and it's going to be hard and eventually to balance between the two, because we're going to be wanted.
No, but are the Dicenzo's not wanted as well?
That's true. But, that is true. And they're in constant wars and everything else. The Chinzos don't, I don't know why, it just, they seem to attract a lot of people's attention. Even though they're just business people, they run moonshine shit, at least Some of them do. I don't know if all of them do. But I don't know if they do anything else beyond that. So it's interesting seeing them wanted and being chased by law. I mean, I think the only reason why they are is because they get into wars and, you know, law don't exactly like people shooting at other people.
The, what about putting a hiring ad out?
We could do that. I was also thinking, of course, I don't know a whole lot about them, but you've met Cordelia, Ever, and Ansel, right?
I don't think so.
Maybe not.
I think I would remember the name Cordelia.
Okay. Well, they're a group of people. I don't know if they have more people. I've seen at least one other person with them, but I don't see them around as often as Ansel, Cordelia, and Ever. And of course, they're a group, Ghost River, something, Ghost River Gang, I think. I don't remember the name of their group. But they're up in Roanoke usually. But they're also known to not discriminate. Apparently, they're wanted by law for stabbing a ranger and leaving her somewhere. I don't know why they did
Oh,
so, but yeah. I'm not entirely sure why they did that. I did let them know that the law are looking for them, so now they know that the ranger spoke, so they're probably hunting that ranger again.
okay.
They they gave me 200 for giving them that information.
Oh, it's nice.
Yeah. And Ever
Nice.
tends to buy luck picks from us, which we need to replenish. We are out.
Oh, I have 2 of them.
Okay. That's the only other thing I can think of.
Perhaps hiring advertisement would not be too bad.
Yeah. We just have to be really careful who we bring in.
I don't know. Would you want to put up flyers on speakeasies about looking for people or joining groups? Or merging groups, working together? Or would you rather that be word of mouth?
It's a very good question. I know what John's answer probably is going to be.
No flyers.
Yeah. But it makes it difficult. We can't exactly just go from place to place and be like, hey, so we're looking for more people or a group to join.
You like these things, we like these things. We do it together.
I mean, that's probably the best way we can do it is if people, like a group that we like, needs extra hands for something, then be like, hey, we're not doing anything. And then eventually that will be from hired hands to maybe joining the group if we like them.
I'll leave
But,
them to run the bar.
yeah. But, the problem with that is we don't run into that many people here in St. Denis that are similar to us because they tend to hang around people or places like Van Horn. So I suppose if we want to meet more people, like-minded individuals like that, we need to, if we're not running this place, if there's nothing going on here, maybe go over to Van Horn and hang out there and see who's around, that sort of thing. I know, I can't remember, someone said that they don't run the place, the bar, but they do stuff out of it. Salem, I think.
I don't know this one.
He was in the bar with Cordelia and them, but I don't know if this is someone that Cordelia and them were just meeting or just actually part of their group. They do come into the city sometimes, but you know, with them constantly being wanted, I know that they're kind of hesitant to do so. They tend to go to Van Horns instead.
Well, honestly, I have been going to Van Horn a lot to collect tarot and playing cards, and I have only ever seen just a few people there. Not too
Really?
many. No, I never see one at the bar. Um, I think I see a group there every so often, but not very often.
Well, people tend to move around a lot and go look for stuff to do instead of hanging in a place often. That and at these hours, there's not a whole lot of people that tend to be awake. Sometimes I see JC from the Limehouse gang, but usually they're around awake earlier. But I definitely see Cordelia, Ansel, and Ever around these hours. Which is another reason. Okay, sir. Which is another reason why I was thinking maybe them as an option.
Well, if you have a opportunity to speak with Jonathan about this, perhaps we can go forward with it.
Yeah,
But perhaps hear from Bully Street first.
yeah. We'll see if Bully Street even talks to us at all, or if their silence means no. But
You
yeah,
could always send them telegrams. Say, are you still considering offer, or should we look elsewhere?
yeah, yeah. We could do that. Probably wait for, like you said, the holidays could have put a pause on that because I mean we did say that John and I are probably not going to be around much this week, so this coming week we'll see if we run into him, or well, this week that we're in, that is.
No, no.
We shall see. But if not them, you know, maybe Cordelia, Ever, and them. I am curious as to why they stabbed a ranger. I don't know if the ranger pissed them off in some way or whatever. I would like to get to know them more to see what that's about. If it's random violence, I know John's not going to. You throw him at someone, he'll be violent, but you know, I gotta have a reason to be violent. I don't know where you stand in that.
Depends on the situation.
Alright. So you kind of in the middle?
I would suppose so.
Which I don't necessarily have to participate in every single thing. If they decide that they're wanting to go do something violent just because, then I'd be like, okay, well, take John with you. I'll be here.
It is our personal choice.
Yeah. All
Can
right,
you move?
lady.
There's the other sidewalk. Don't know. It is gray area for me.
Yeah. If there's a reason, then it makes sense. Especially a ranger.
I have not had any bad interactions with rangers, but if they run their mouth or if they are just an asshole, then
Yep. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why they did that. I just let them know, and they're like, "Ah, that's good information. Thank you. I don't know what they're talking about. We wouldn't hurt a ranger. No." And then they're like, "But if that ranger decided to open their mouth and talk about it, then you know, good to know." I was just like, "Uh-huh." Yeah, the fact that the ranger did open her mouth and talk about what happened, that makes sense. To she needs to
yeah,
learn to
well,
keep her mouth shut.
they have obligation to do so, do they not?
Yep. But I don't know what the initial attack was that caused them to attack her. So yeah, people we probably should get to know more.
Oh, okay, I will keep my eye out when I go to Van Horn.
Hmm. They're in the Roanoke area. I don't know if that means Van Horn or if they hang out any place. I know I've seen Ansel and Cordelia work on picking up furniture and putting them in a apartment around here, so they clearly do have a place to stay around here. But you know, given their wanted status currently, I'm assumed that they're not going to be in the city. Or try to avoid it as much as possible. They were in the city when I warned them, but they didn't realize that they were wanted, so. I do have Ansel's telegram too, so if we ever decide we just want to straight up reach out and be like, hey, so we're bored. What do you want to do? Then we could do
I
something like
can
that.
do this.
I think it's just Ansel I have a telegram for. I know Cordelia and Ever took my telegram down. I don't know if I ever took theirs.
And you have Tony Salerno's telegram.
Salerno? If I do, it may be with the, I have to go to the telegrams to go look. Might have to do the same to see if I have anyone else's. I have Ansel's in this book. Yeah, I have Santino's. Don't really have anyone else's from the DeChinzos. Why?
I just see him so often. I just wonder. He
Yeah.
asked for mine, but I did not get his.
No, I see.
I am horrible about asking for these things.
Yeah, me too. I forget about names and asking for telegrams. People say, you know, take my telegram down. I should probably get in the habit of saying, I want your telegram too, then. Because all these people who take my telegram down say that they'll reach out to do so and so, but then never do. And I don't know if it's because they forget or what have you, so.
I know I take notes, but then I forget to put name next to it, and then I think, what the hell is this number? Who does this belong to? The only one I remember well is Miss Alice Jinx. I don't remember the numbers, I remember VT.
Yeah. Because what she uses as words.
Indeed.
Oh, I got a telegram from Jacko to see when I'm available to have a meeting with Barney and him. It doesn't have to be all of us this time around, just talking about the market, what we want to do to change things for the 13th. So the market will be the 13th at the very least, the same time.
Okay.
Which is the last market for this year, I guess, because I think after that, 3 weeks is like the 3rd January?
Something like that. I
Yeah.
know the fight night is this Friday.
Oh, is it?
They didn't last week because of the holiday.
Did you
But
see flyers or just assuming it's going to be?
yeah, I asked Mila. I asked
Okay.
her, are you having this even though the holiday is the day before? And she said, no, we will have a practice night this last Friday, and then this coming Friday will be
Okay.
the actual fights.
Alright. See, I like participating in these kind of events and stuff because being part of the city, but we gotta keep ourselves busy the rest of the time.
And got to find something to do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you really want to, you can make a small batch and then take one of the big jobs and only do one of the deliveries for a higher pay.
That is true.
Let the deputies go on wild goose chase for nothing.
Yeah, there is that. But I know John is getting tired of just running moonshine all the time. There is the
It
idea of
is a
planning
little
another.
tedious.
Yeah, there is the idea of planning another big job, but it'd be nice to, have some more people. Even if more people means, an even less cut. I think it may. I mean, obviously, take what you need for stockpiling what we need, but I think the rest of it we just need to sell to people like Josie and Vinny, and just cut the rest of that money just to get some more money out of it.
No, this would be good trying to do the jobs for this would be even more tedious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
What is saying, all work, no play makes Jack a dull boy.
Yeah. I mean, the fun of that is, I mean, yeah, the shinies and everything, but also, causing some chaos and disrupting everyone's lives. A little bit of chaos is fun.
There, and the fact that Miss Effie tried to argue with me. Oh, well, I have my money in gold bonds. What the fuck? Not everyone does. That is just you. You must be rich to have all your money in gold.
Yeah, exactly. Not everyone has that.
Yet I'm not robbing a man, and obviously you are not common man if you have everything in the gold and bonds.
Mm-hmm.
I do not like her.
Yeah.
Although this was it Leonard or something that Jonathan was after.
Leonard.
There. Well, if Leonard is not around anymore, then I would like Effie to be fair game.
Did she say anything to you, or you just don't like her because she's a rich deputy, apparently?
Yeah, but then she was rather mouthy.
Okay.
The fellow that was with her, I forget his name. He was decent
Ward?
fellow. He was honest. Yeah, Mr. Ward. I like him. He's a good one. He's fun. But Miss Effie, no.
Yeah, it sounds like we're not going to get a hold of Leonard. It's been a long time coming, and now it sounds like he's not around at all. As William said over at Plucky Cactus, he took a journey and disappeared. So
Who was that pretty lady that was kind to us and gave Jonathan his money back?
Tess.
Tess. Okay, she is.
She's a good one too. I think she was catching on what we were going to do, so. She's also smart, which is saying something, because it seems like not all deputies are. I don't even know if Evie is going to catch on to the fact that you asked that with our mask on about Leonard. I don't know if they're going to. Yeah,
I thought
John.
Oh, Jonathan might have asked.
No, John asked you to ask them about Leonard while you were doing negotiations. I heard you do that, and John came back there and was like, "Why are we asking this with our mask on?" He's like, "I told her to." It's like, okay.
He kept coming up me asking me to ask them things. Ask them about their motivations, their morals. Why do they have badge? It is a good question. Kept them talking.
Yeah, kept him talking since I was the only one back there. John tried to open a safe, but he doesn't know how. Apparently I
I
need
did not
to
realize. Did not realize you both had left so quickly. I was still
Yeah.
talking to them all.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why he did that. He's like, okay, let's go. And then he like took off and was like, what about Sophia? What the fuck?
It's okay. I kept them distracted. What is it? Debbie Watson did not realize until you were far away. She would not speak up because Effie kept talking and talking and talking.
I see. Yeah, I think yeah, it's a lesson learned. I think John kind of jumped the gun there, taking off like that. I understand. I mean, the whole point is to take off with the loot and hopefully not get caught, but at the same time, he took off without part of the group.
No, I do not hold it against him. It was an exciting experience.
But he took off too far for me to, shout at him. He's like, wait a minute, So he even took off away from me.
Perhaps he was getting ahead of himself.
Yeah, I think I mean, it's his first time to do something like that. I think he might have kind of, jumped the gun, trying to go through the checklist of things that we need to do to get away.
No. Well, honestly, if the deputies had paid attention, they could have tackled me and gotten me.
Mm-hmm.
But they just hung up their heads and said, oh, why bother?
Yeah. Which I feel like that next time around they might bite us in the ass, or if they're gonna make note of we being liars, they're probably not going to give us as much wiggle room.
But Effie was also a lie of omission.
Oh?
She did not tell me till the end. I kept asking her, all right, you're letting us out of town before any ruckus starts, and you will not chase till we are out of town. And she kept saying yes, but in a roundabout way until the end. And then she said, well, I did not say that we would not escort you out of town. I said, well, you also did not say this.
I guess they're always expecting to escort criminals out of town, but wasn't expecting us to, not wait around for them.
And I think Jonathan mentioned that perhaps next time we will at least let them escort us.
Yeah. Play their game.
No, we'll let them get a little bit more comfortable.
Mm-hmm. Play their game. They don't realize, the plan is to split or whatever, then take off and split on them. Then they're gonna have to think on their feet on what to do. If that's the same plan that we're going to do, it's a thing to discuss what we're going to do as far as plan is concerned.
No. It also did not help that Davy said they had just come back from another long and arduous shootout or robbery or something.
Yeah, that is true.
Well, if you have that happen, then why respond to this?
Yeah, exactly. I honestly thought I was going to get all the safes open before anyone showed up. I was halfway through.
How many? Did you get through 2 of them before they show up?
I got through 3 of them before they showed up. I had 2 more.
Oh. Thought I took their Sweden.
Yeah, so it was almost a clean break if no one showed up.
I was lucky that it was only 2 of them and Watson come afterwards.
Yeah. I messed up through 2 of the safes because John was sitting there talking to me and I couldn't really hear the dials.
Perhaps he was nervous.
Yeah.
We did not have a hostage to talk to.
Yeah, that is also true. He was just going back and forth between the 2 of us because he didn't know what else to do.
Go the other way.
Sir.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't, he didn't have anything to do besides go back and forth between us, so.
We find him hostage next time.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to do that. Especially if it's going to be the same people. Then they're going to be like, oh, it's you guys again. And then, you know, not give us any wiggle room.
No, but are we going to do Valentine again, or would we try elsewhere?
I say we try elsewhere. We don't need to hit the same bank every single time.
And perhaps Rhodes or Blackwater.
He doesn't seem to like Blackwater at all, so I don't know if that's ever going to happen, but
Rhodes then.
yeah, probably Rhodes. Of course, at the same
I mean,
time,
there's...
I don't know if he wants to use the back door again or if he wants to go out through the front. Because if that's the case, then we could do Blackwater too.
No, Rhodes would be fine, because we could play their game, go through the front.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know. You two go towards Flatneck, I go towards... Or you both could go towards Limo and I could go north.
Yeah, we could probably do that. We'll think of, need to look at the routes and stuff and think. Of course, I feel like we need to find another rendezvous point considering the Lovelaces use that place. The last thing we want to do is run into the Lovelaces.
And then we get robbed afterwards.
Yeah, robbed or what have you. I mean, they're notorious for kidnapping people and torturing them for days for information and shit.
Well, depends. How out the way do you want to go? I know a few places.
I mean, it needs to be a place, I mean, obviously not so close to civilization where, you know, deputies are going to follow us, but needs to be, but not like too far out, like, you know, the mountains or some shit.
Okay. Do you look at your map?
Mm-hmm.
You are familiar with the Pleasance place, correct?
Yes.
It's a rundown little village with the church and all that.
Yeah.
There is a little house on the hill to the left of it, to the west. Secluded, quite well hidden.
Yeah, that'd be a good place, and it's close to Emerald whenever we decide to, either they're close to wagon depots, after the fact.
Then there is also...
It's also
there's...
close to where we change and stuff.
There is also, just south of the V in Hanover. The first little building is the Ranger Tower, but below that, just south of it, is a little rundown American fort thing with a little tree house. And then north of that V, just to the east of Three Sisters, there's a little house very secluded on top of the hill.
The building, there's a building marked there directly north of the V. Is that what you mean?
If you look north of the V, and just kind of along of the Emberino Lemoyne or Roanoke border.
Okay.
Little building east of Three Sisters, little house.
Yeah, it'd be a good place too.
And not too far out, just far away enough in case we get chased.
Yeah. There'd be some good places, and we can also look at them together too to see which one we all like the most.
This should be good.
We probably need
It
several
is.
points like that to hit his rendezvous points if need be. Maybe name them or something so we know which one we're talking about.
Of course.
It's a good idea. I need to go sit in the apartment and eat some dinner and stuff. I think John may be awake soon.
Okay. I will be at the bar. I
Okay.
have done my circuit and collected some cards.
Alright.
I now have 2 Blackwater decks. For the life of me, I cannot get the Rhodes or the Van Horn one.
Blackwater seems to be the most common one to find.
Blackwater, Bastille. Ugh.
Alright, I will be back later.
Okay.
Oh.
Good morning to you.
Completely forgot I still have this.
I was starting to wonder if they were my signs or not.
These are my signs, but I can leave them up for you.
No,
Unless you have it.
Okay.
Okay. I'll just leave those up. I'll be back later.
Okay.
Okay, we are back on Dusty. How's it going?
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I think about 10 minutes ago there was some gunshots and then nothing else. And Jonathan is at the telegrams, or at least wandering around the city looking to see if anyone comes in.
Was that another gunshot?
Just now?
I think I heard one. Or maybe it was just a noise in the city.
Perhaps. I did not hear this. But no, I think Jonathan is wandering around the docks, he says.
Okay. Well, I have a telegram, so I'm gonna go that way. I'm assuming nothing else is happening besides that.
And it Foley and Julius come by. They got a few drinks and then left.
Julius Bradshaw.
Perhaps portly fellow. I did not get last name, but the first name Julius.
The only Julius I know is Bradshaw, who started the Pearl, actually. Like a while ago with Foley.
He did make a few comments saying he is very happy to see the place is still alive and well.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. I think that may have been Bradshaw then. Because I'm shocked that Foley's popped her head in here, because I've not seen her in a while. She used to come here for a nightcap all the time.
I have seen her in Blackwater a lot.
I see. Maybe the war drove her away, because I know that she was with Taipan. I don't know if she still is or not.
I think Akiko left as well.
Really?
No, she is in Blackwater. I saw her in Valentine. She is collecting tarot cards.
Interesting.
I remember hearing some comments, I think, either by Taipin or the Gentles wishing her well. And almost like she was leaving.
Interesting. Okay. Well. Yeah, Foley used to come in here and talk about the Pearl and everything that used to happen under Bradshaw and everything else. So if Foley is with this Julius person he's talking about, glad to see this place lively, then yeah, it may have been Bradshaw then.
Interesting. This is good to know.
Yeah, well, I mean, I did learned, according to the DiCinzos, this Bradshaw person was placed in here by Taipan.
Oh.
So whether or not that's true, I don't know, but we need to keep our eyes on if he's back, because last I heard he wasn't around anymore. But if he's back in the city and stuff, we need to keep our eye on that.
There, okay.
Because even if Foley and Akiko and them left, Akiko is Wei's daughter, so they could still be friends. So we gotta be careful.
Okay, understood.
Yep. Okay, let me go check this telegram and see if I can find John.
Okay.
I'll be back. Alright. I'm going to get my horse, because I need to put the key away anyways. What was that? Is this back up again? Or is this the old one? That's the old one. Hello. How are you?
I really wonder how long my dust in my ears for.
Oh,
Hello.
oh no. Hello.
Oh god.
Hopefully not too long.
Not that I came across anybody. You're like the first person I saw since I was in Armadillo.
I see. So it's pretty quiet, huh?
Yeah, quite.
I guess it's a Sunday thing. Sophia's around, though. I just watched her walk to the apartment.
Oh, Joe.
I need to go find John. Apparently he's around.
Good. Sounds like your folk are all about.
Yeah. I'm not entirely sure how much longer. If there's nothing to do, that usually means people start laying their heads down.
That's how it generally goes.
Yeah. You know, after a while, just going out there and finding jobs to do it gets tiring.
Oh, absolutely. That's why I've been doing like treasure hunting again and you know, things like that. Just doing other things.
Yeah. Yeah, that's that's what we would like to do, but you know, it's more things to get in trouble with.
Well, you know. All hours are a little rough for doing that type of work. Any extra work, you know.
Yeah.
They don't quite come from the board.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Around these hours, it's not worth it.
Well, all you can really do is some things on the board, or else it's really hard to get behind the metal door of a bank, you know.
Yeah. I think the last time we did that, it was earlier.
Yeah, I don't know how you personally feel about robbing the art gallery or something, but...
Oh god.
Alright, just yeah, just push me right out of the way or something.
The art gallery, kind of discussed it, but all you really get is, I mean, not that the other place is any better, but all you really get is like 1,200 for doing that. Seems like a lot of hassle for too little reward. At least with the other place, you get the chance, you know, with the weapon crate.
True, yeah, you do have at least, 4 or 5 chances at getting more.
Yeah. You know, I mean, if the art gallery had, you know, other things besides little trinkets and stuff, then, you know, maybe, but it seems like that gallery is given up.
You don't take, like, paintings and things like that to put in your room, or...
Yeah, exactly. But it seems like they've given up trying to put up paintings, because I've not seen one.
Well.
But, yeah. We'll see what we get up to tonight, if anything. It's rather late. If anything, we'll probably just talk.
Well, just chat around the ball for a bit.
Yeah. He's probably... I heard that he went over to the docks, so I'm assuming he went over to the Corrigan.
Oregon. Don't gamble it, my
Yep.
man.
gambling his money away, so I'm gonna go find him, see if that's where he
Alright,
is.
go save him from gambling all his money away.
Yeah. I was
Good to see you,
looking at
Dusty.
I was looking at that flyer over there. I guess that's the old flyer. Okay.
Well, the old one hasn't gone take it down yet.
Yeah, Jacko sent me a telegram about when I should be back, which I am, so, we can, gather together someday and talk about it.
Alright, yeah, just figure out whatever day works best for you, let me know ahead of time, and I'll be there.
Alright. Alright. See ya.
Alright, see you later.
I'm assuming this telegram is probably John. Unless it's Jacko. I'd be surprised if it was Jacko, though. Hello?
Howdy, miss.
Hello?
Hello.
Where were you?
Yeah, I'm alright. And yourself?
Good day.
I'm doing alright. Just ran into Barney.
How is it with you?
He's quite literally the only person I've seen.
Besides
Other
that
than
person
Sophia.
by
Yeah.
the telegram. So.
I've sat right over there watching the telegrams the last half hour.
Damn heat
Well,
rash.
Barney said he was all the way in Armadillo and didn't see fuck all happening anywhere, so.
Well, there were gunshots in the city about 10 minutes ago.
Do you know-
About 4 or 5 is near the gun store, I believe.
Okay.
I went back to the Pearl, saw Sophia. She said that she heard them as well, but nobody saw anything, and I haven't seen anybody come to telegrams.
Okay.
So, I don't know.
Apparently, did you hear that Julius and Foley went in there?
Sophia mentioned that they were around. She didn't say that they said anything or what really anything else about it.
Well, the only Julius that I know is Bradshaw. Actually, we probably need to talk about this somewhere else.
Yeah, sure. Let's go back to the Pearl.
Right. I'm pretty sure that's Taipan, but at the place. I think that's, Khan, I think is his name? I found him.
This is good.
Anyways, what I was saying is, the only Julius I know is Bradshaw. And, based on what Sophia said, he said, glad to see this place is alive and well, basically, is what he said. So I'm assuming that's Julius Bradshaw with Foley, because Foley is the one who constantly talked about him.
Yeah.
Which, the last thing I heard was he wasn't around anymore, or he was off elsewhere, or what have you. So seeing him in the city again is interesting.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah,
considering the DiCenzos told me that according to their information, Bradshaw was planted here by Taipan when he was here. So I don't know, just it seems friendly right now, but just something to keep an eye on just in case.
Did he say anything?
No, he just said that he was glad to see this place alive and well, basically.
And I fully did ask where you were, Dusty, and I tell her that I help run the bar.
Oh, okay. She say anything more besides that?
Neat. She said that she used to come by, asked how long I had been here for, and I have seen her before, served her drinks before, but she must not remember this.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, she used to come in here for a nightcap, like every night.
Yeah, I haven't seen her in a while.
Yeah. Ever since the
Does
war
she
kicked off.
also? She was wearing a bandolier.
Interesting. I mean, I guess that if she's still with Taipan, I guess she's geared for war just in case. But you said that she saw her a lot in Blackwater.
But when I go there to collect cards, she is there sometimes. Just like how I see a lot of Taipan out there more often than not. The last few nights I have been seen their horses over by the church, and some of them walking around. Only once did I see them walk around in a large group, I think yesterday.
Yeah, it seems that things are picking back up. I don't know where Taipan has been, but they are frequent again in the city. Last time I saw Foley in the city was with a large group of them while I was putting furniture in the apartment. She chased me down to ask me about a recipe. But Foley stopped getting nightcaps here when basically when the war kicked off. Around there. So interesting to see that she's back.
Yeah,
With
who knows?
Julius of all people. Yeah, just some information to just keep an eye on. Have you heard anything about with Bully Street?
Nope, no telegrams when I woke up or anything either.
Alright. Don't know if we should take the silence as their answer or what.
Yeah, it's the holiday.
Yeah, that's true. I was thinking of other ideas too. There is always Ansel, Cordelia, and Ever.
Yeah.
Though they don't spend a whole lot of time in the city. But it seems like they're wanted constantly, so that's probably why. I've seen them move furniture into an apartment here around here, so.
Yeah, that one could be worth a conversation.
Yeah. I don't know if Jacko Bundy is our type of people.
Yeah, I just don't really know what they do.
Yeah, I don't know. Besides moonshine underneath it all, but most of it's business focused. And I don't know if I'm interested in them enough to pry and see.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's one where I would have them come to us if they were interested more than us to them.
Yeah. Which, I mean, Jacko has asked me questions a few times that kind of like, I I guess prying to see if I'm interested. But I think he's maybe under the impression that we're trying to, form a group ourselves. So he backs off. They don't stick to the city a lot. They move around a lot and do a lot of jobs, I feel like. But I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what Ansel and them, why they hurt that ranger, but
Yeah, I still don't really understand that one either, but
I didn't get that bit of information. They may be a type of group that just, randomly decides to target people to hurt them. I don't know. Or the ranger pissed them off. Which, if it's a case of random violence, I myself wouldn't be partaking in that. I have to have a reason to hurt someone.
Yeah, me too. My reason is just to be my extremely short.
You gonna finish that sentence?
Yeah, my extremely short fuse.
Hmm. Yeah, I know what your reason is. I'm a lot more patient than you are. And tolerant.
Yeah,
But
I think most people are.
the thing is, if I mean that's something that they do, I simply just will, participate, and do other things.
Yeah.
Unless there's a very, very valid reason to go hunt someone down, then obviously, yeah. Speaking of them, we do need to replenish our lockpicks soon, because they seem to be our most frequent customer.
Yeah, I'll probably go tomorrow and do that. Hopefully, some more people are around tomorrow. It is unbelievably quiet.
Yeah, yeah. We'll see what this week brings.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully, but I think it's still, a holiday and whatnot.
Yeah. But I mean, with the snow coming soon, who knows?
Sheriff's Department issued a caution after Growler and the Fort Mercer gang struck Armadillo, stating that the law is not welcome out west. Group
Hmm.
consists of Growler, Jericho, Jane Gunn, Salem King, Kelly Beckford, Davey Bowder, Evelyn Reeves, Danya Featherly, and Alex Stone. Their goal is to drive deputies from the region, and they have threatened to move beyond the west to do so, threatening open warfare in towns across the crossing.
Okay, so they're being Benny.
They may announce themselves before an attack. Interesting.
So they're being another version of Benny. Only they're pushing it instead of making it something stupid like Benny is, they're, focusing in on law.
Hmm. That's what it looks like.
Hmm. Also, that Danya name, that's the person that, like, was head over heels for Taras and then moved on to Babyface Red. I guess that she's moved on again.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah, now she's apparently in Fort Mercer. For the folks that seek colder weather, fear not, the region will soon be covered in snow as far as the eye can see. Keep an eye on the skies. If the weather takes a turn for the worse, seek shelter immediately. Snowstorms and blizzards are hazardous as any common storm. Huh, great. Gonna
Wonderful.
have some wonderful weather coming in, apparently.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Yeah. There's a missing person. Abilene Longhorn.
Abilene Longhorn?
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of him.
Me neither. Citizens are urged to be cautious about an old scam making a fresh round. Imposters present themselves as foreign lords and ladies, speaking of great business soon to be done. They insist their fortune is blocked by a fee of roughly $50 and ask someone to pay it in exchange for future gain.
Interesting. I thought the scam was going to be about those orphans and the chocolate. I would have started laughing.
And I as well.
A rumor-filled stir has hit Ansburg as a new name has dug its heels into the streets. The Heyday Kids. This alleged girl group of three has grown bolder in recent weeks, slipping past watchful eyes. Authorities urge residents to stay alert, as these three honeypotters show no sign of slowing their antics.
I think that is Maisie Day.
Oh?
There she is running around with two other girls.
I see. Maisie Day's making herself known.
Apparently, there's a supposed vampire stalking the streets of Blackwater.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
You're
One
not there
medic
anymore.
swears their blood supply was lifted. Animal corpses are turning up drain to the last drop.
Oh God.
Interesting. Magnus Delirium was a Blackwater staple, a fortune teller, heavily involved in the opium trade, and according to him, the last remaining member of the Dead Dawn. A ship that the captain the ship the captain told the kidnapped reporter is state of the art and is equipped with a ram cannon. What they now in? He has a growing crew and is a terror of the seas.
Magnus
fuck?
Delirium. Magnus Delirium's that guy that got my telegram among many others, trying to have as many dates as possible. But then he
Yeah,
never
well,
telegrammed me.
apparently he's running a gang of pirates or something. Okay. Jimmy Grace and the Laramie Kid could have been friends once, similar ages, similar ambitions, but circumstances led them to oppose each other during the war between Fort Mercer and the Leadbetters. Page, Rabbit's shining light, was shot and killed by Laramie. Rabbit told press that he found out from a cruel telegram from her, and revenge followed after. A fierce gunfight broke out in Armadillo, which led to the Laramie Kid being gunned down, a bullet to the temple. Rabbit showed me a piece of his skull, but rumors remain that Laramie may still be alive.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
The West is getting very unruly these days.
Seems like it. Rabbit's one of the people that robbed me that one day.
Yeah, I haven't forgotten that.
Hmm?
So I've not forgotten that.
Yep. There she goes.
Yeah. I might not be too long behind her. There's nothing going on in the city.
Yeah. And Barney said there is not much going on. And it's like, yeah, we're aware.
Yeah, I'm not joking. I sat the telegrams for total of almost 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, I sat
Just
here.
Zero people.
I sat here for like an hour behind the bar for a bit. I
Rob
noticed.
another bank just to do something.
That's what I told Barney. He's like, not at this hour. It's gonna be, you're gonna have trouble getting behind the bars. So it's like, well, yeah, obviously not tonight. Because he was like, well, you can do treasure hunting and stuff. It's like, there's a certain kind of treasure, sure. He's like, have you
Might
considered?
have to.
He's like, have you considered, an art gallery? And it's like, if there was anything besides trinkets, maybe, but doesn't seem like it's worth it.
Yeah, Garley doesn't really seem worth it.
I mean, the bank itself isn't, but at least there's a chance to get like a weapons crate or something.
Yeah, that'd be the big ticket item.
Yep. Especially with someone interested in a pump action from it. We already have a buyer for that.
Yeah, exactly.
We have a buyer for that, but we also have a buyer for the weapons crates in general from Durant and them. They're interested. So, yeah. More potential to get money that way. That and a bit of chaos to stir some things up. Sophia was, oh, there she is.
Oy, I did not enjoy it.
Sophia was asking, where would we go next if we hit a bank? I was thinking roads, maybe Blackwater, don't matter.
Probably roads. Blackwater just always feels like an awkward bank to hit because it's not on the edge of town. It's a bit difficult to get out of town afterwards.
It's on at least the edge of one that we can.
Yeah, but it's like you're stuck on that side going over the creek. I just don't like the getaway there.
Yeah. I'd say we go through the front door regardless. Roads or, I mean, there's no back door Blackwater, but.
No, play the deputies' little games since
Yeah.
they did not enjoy our lies last time.
Yeah. Let them play the game for a bit longer. We also need to talk about maybe changing the rendezvous point, which Sophia pointed out a few things on the map that we should probably look at. Or maybe have multiple rendezvous points just in case. Name them something.
Yeah, we should.
Because Lovelaces have that place, and last thing I want to do is run into the Lovelaces.
Yeah, I agree.
What were the places you said there is a place near Pleasance? You said a place south of the V in Hanover? And then north of the V of Hanover?
There's a little house just west of Pleasance on top of a hill with a lot of trees around it. The one south of the V in Hanover is just south of the Ranger Tower. And then there is a little house that is secluded just east of Three Sisters. If you go straight north from the Ranger Tower, you can get there.
Some places to look at, see if they're worth looking, and if there's any other places to look at.
Yeah, tomorrow let's do that. Let's start scouting out different rendezvous points, put names to them, that way we know where we're going.
Yeah.
And then we
Gives
can
us
start
something to
prepping
do.
for it. Yep.
I mean, we showed that we can do it with 3 people. Obviously, we'd have to drop a few things, but
Yeah,
probably
that's
drop more than what we dropped before, because Sophia didn't realize how heavy the bars were.
It,
Yeah.
it was weighing me down quite a bit.
Yeah, yes, we'll make sure that we do it right this time.
Yeah. I think, I mean, I was just handing off bars. I could hand off bonds, and I think between maybe having a mix between the two of all 3 of us, and that would probably be better.
Yeah.
I was just handing the bars over, and that's like the heaviest thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just redistribute things.
Do we have more dynamite?
I have one more left, but I know Barty has at least 15 or more candlesticks.
Yeah. How much did he say that he sold us for?
Oh, it was not too much.
It was like 300, wasn't it? Or was it cheaper?
No, I think he said the nitro was only 150 and the whole thing he sells for 300 or something.
Yeah.
I know
So-
he has contracts, but perhaps I can persuade him.
Hello, Missy.
Okay, guy. What the fuck?
You should move.
He just got right into your personal space.
Quit staring at me, won't you?
Yeah, you should really move.
Be smart
Now
with
move.
me. It ain't worth the house. Easy now. I ain't gonna hassle you. I'm gone.
Good choice.
Alright then.
They come here often enough, they should know better.
Yeah, exactly.
I tried to do it the nice way.
Just completely ignored you.
No, so we had to do it the not nice way.
Yeah. So, yeah, at least we have a plan for something. The 13th is the market, which Jekko wants me and Barty and him to talk about it. Just to see if we need to change some things up. Maybe we can persuade Jekko to not bring as many fucking people, but who knows. I don't know how he's gonna feel about
Who
that.
knows? Still don't understand the whole Durant and Oliver thing.
I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know.
What is
Sundays.
this week of?
Hmm?
What about Durant and Oliver?
There seems to be doing a lot of work with Jacko and them. Even though they're supposed to be Os Contra, but I've not seen Sunday about, and I've not actually seen Daisy about either.
It's about
Used to see
survival,
Daisy about a lot too, but I've not seen her around now.
Yeah.
So it just seems to be Durant and Oliver. So I guess they have their own business with the guns and other things, but I guess something else for them to do.
Well, if you need to persuade Jacko not to bring so many people, tell him it is bad for business for him to bring so fucking many. The more he brings, the less customers that will come.
Yeah. I'm sure he'll voice it's like, well, all my people want something to do. It's like, well, then go send them to fucking do something else while you're running the event.
And I have them do a little rotation thing.
Yeah. Because, I mean, it's both because, I mean, he wants more vendors there. He even voiced that he wants more vendors there. Kind of hard to do that if he has so many people. Wouldn't have enough room for vendors and then, you know, the crowds of people that filter in.
If they need something to do, they can get a wagon or a boat and shuttle people here.
Yeah. Transit seemed to have, I don't know who misunderstood who, but... So we have that. We have possibly the King of the Ring this week? On Friday? Mila...
There.
But besides...
Mila did not want to do it on the Friday after the holiday, so it was moved to this Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense though. I don't
So-
think anybody would have been around last week.
Exactly. So at least we've got a couple of events, but in between we can plan other things.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I think I'm off to bed. Tomorrow, let's go scout out those spots. Wake up a little bit earlier, probably around like 10:30. We can
Alright.
go do that.
Yeah, sounds good.
And then we can go work if we want to.
We have enough, if we use the rest that you have, we have enough for one more run, full run.
Perfect. Do that then.
Yep.
Okay. You all stay safe. I'm going to bed.
Yeah, there's nothing else going on. I probably will be going to bed too.
Yeah,
They
that's the
might call
problem,
it
is
at night.
just- Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just
It's like
waiting to
nothing.
happen.
Barty said that he didn't see anyone from all the way to Armadillo, all the way to here to
Oh
the
my
city.
god.
I was insanely shocked. I mean, I was sitting there like this, just sitting here watching the telegrams for 45 minutes and not a single person.
Wow.
And I was like, okay, well, if Saint Denis Telegrams hasn't seen a single person for 45 minutes, I can see how this day is gonna go.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
All right, good night, everyone.
You're done, yeah.
You said goodnight, but we're all going to the same place.
It's funny how this happens.
Just want to remind you, you did a great job. I know you knew that, but you really did a great job.
Thank you.
Looks really, really good.
Yeah. I'm proud of this. Obviously,
Yeah,
if the
you should be.
landlord would allow me to have more furniture, I would put more furniture in here, but
No, but it looks great. You did a great job.
thank you.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night.